Hi everybody, I'm stood here in Oldham, right by the Oldham Coliseum Theatre. And back in 2023, it was going to be demolished and closed, never to open again. And a campaign was formed, and Equity was part of that campaign. And I came to a rally here in this theatre, and it was full of local people fighting to keep this theatre open. But the great thing was I came back in 2024, and this street where I'm standing now was full because the theatre had been reprieved. It was going to be saved. When we went inside, they'd taken the seats out and the lighting, etc., but it was still intact. And here I am in 2025. I'm going to interview the figurehead who led that campaign on behalf of the community, and she happens to be an Equity member. Hiya, Julie.
Hiya, Linda.
Do you remember this? Was it 2023?
Yeah.
I remember I arrived late, but I came into the building to the news that it's probably going to close.
Yeah.
Potentially be demolished.
Yeah.
And the Oldham Coliseum, which was at the time my local theatre and where my husband worked, was going to go. I will be up nearer to the theatre.
Yeah.
And I'll stand there and do my bit, and then...
I'll be the surprise.
Brilliant.
We're practically double agents.
I know, absolutely. I can't wait.
This place is so special to people in Oldham, but it's quite difficult to explain to people the difference between a venue, a beautiful old building, which of course it is and was, and an actual place of work, a producing house theatre. Not just artists, but also crews and box office workers, the absolute scores and scores of people that it takes to run a theatre like this. And it was going to leave a huge, huge gap, not just in the cultural landscape of Greater Manchester, but also in the workforce. I want to thank Equity from the bottom of my heart. I'm talking about Equity like it's something separate from me. I, of course, am a long-time Equity member, and I felt so proud to be part of the union and all the grassroots support and campaigning that happened from the very moment that the announcement was made. When you work together, you can actually make things happen, and that was the most wonderful thing of all. And we're not used to winning.
I know.
You know, it's such a victory. It was a bit like we were slightly wrong-footed by it because part of the joy is in the actual campaign. But to be told, yes, you've won. We will reopen the Coliseum as it was. Well done, everybody. It was a bit like, pardon? Tilbury Douglas, who are vastly experienced builders in like retaining the beauty of old buildings, are in there doing what they need to do now. The foyer was a bit of a mess. We were all a bit disheartened by that and thought, what is it going to be like in the auditorium? And we walked in and it was as if it had been just preserved in magic for a year. We've got a very good blank canvas to start again, actually, and I think, just the moment when we can all be in there on that stage and just welcome audiences back in, it's going to be a really wonderful moment. And in quite bleak and difficult times, I think that's why this campaign was so timely and so wonderful, because it just happened at a time when people needed a bit of hope and a bit of good news. There's lots and lots of towns that are similar to Oldham, but very, very few of them have a theatre of their own that produces work about and for and of the town. And it's massively important. The way that we tell stories about our lives, the way that we come together to experience art and culture, it matters, and it matters in Oldham.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, gosh,
Sorry.
Vicky. Oh, sweetheart.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay, sweetheart. Are you all right, sweetheart? Oh, you were coming.
Well, you know me, I get everywhere.
It's up and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, are you
Bless
all right,
you.
Vicky?
There's a little bit more, Julie, actually.
A bit more of a what?
Yeah.
Is it
Because-
this is your life?
Well, I feel a bit like that right now. Yeah, my yeah. You have been a cracking campaigner. As I said, you've been a figurehead for this campaign and saving this building. You led the way with it. But it's not only that, because you also have spoken out about austerity, just as you said now about the impact on people working in their working lives, and about social security and the benefit cuts and all of those things. And you were also an absolutely cracking Equity Dep on Coronation Street.
Proud Equity Dep.
Oh, well, it gives me my greatest pleasure and privilege
Oh, my goodness.
to give you Equity's Honorary Life membership.
Oh. Oh my goodness me! Thank you so much. I'm very confused and very overwhelmed. Thank you so much. Oh, that is just. Thank you so much. I was like, Vicky, you should know. I'm doing an interview.
Actually
Why are you mic'd up? I was like, I don't understand. What's going on? Thank you so much,
Oh,
Linda.
bless you, bless
Thank
you.
you, Vicky. And thank you both for all you do. And thank you to all the members. Honestly, this is the really the biggest honour ever for me. And I have to say that I am just one person in a massive campaign of many people. And a big shout out to the Friends of the Coliseum, previously Save the Coliseum, for this dogged little bunch of theatre lovers who have kept us going all along. And so all the rank and file members and all the officials at Equity for making it all possible. So I'm the poster girl, you know, but thank you so much. I'm completely overwhelmed. Thank you. That was like, this is your life.
It was, wasn't it?
It was like,